Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? Happy Sunday. Salute, salute. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another Watchalong. Daniel, what's up? Miller Man, welcome back. Welcome back. Well, we're in for another game of WNBA basketball. I'm literally just getting home probably like 30 minutes ago. So I didn't get to watch a lot of the games that took place today, but I did catch the end of the Aces game. It was a really good game between the Aces and the Mercury. We'll get into that later. But in this matchup, we have the 10-6 Seattle Storm taking on the 8-7, Golden State Valkyries. Salute to everybody joining. I do want to start a poll right quick. We got a little bit of time before the game starts. Game starts in about 8-ish minutes, 8:30 Eastern. So I'm gonna start a poll. I want to see what your thoughts are. Who do you think are who will win this game? Is it the Valks or is it just Storm? All right, I just started a poll on the YouTube. Make sure you fill that out. I'll give my thoughts right as tip-off will begin. All right, so between these two teams, 10-6 Storm, 8-7 Valkyries. These two teams have faced off before. They faced off on June 14th, and the Valkyries won 76-70 in that game. So, you know, the Storm, they're looking for revenge in this one. 1 second. I just want to get something else set up before we get started here. Today's the 29th. There we go. Put the tip-off clock down there. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at this. Cool. All right, so we good. All right, so the Seattle Storm versus the Golden State Valkyries. You have Skylar Diggins leading the way, averaging 19 points a game and 6 assists, leading categories for both teams. Nneka Ogwumike averaging 7.9 rebounds to lead the Storm. For the Valkyries, Kayla Thornton. I miss her so much, and we'll get into it a lot as the stream goes on. She's averaging a team-high 15.9 points. Veronica Burton averaging 5.2 assists, and Kayla Thornton averaging 7.1 rebounds. As you can see, a lot of the statistics favor the Storm. They're second in points per game, second in assists per game. They are first in assist to turnover ratio, first in field goal percentage. So you see a lot of the statistics are in favor of the Storm. As I mentioned, the Seattle Storm lost to the Valkyries on the 14th, 76-70. Looking at their recent matchups, the Seattle Storm on a bit of a streak here. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. And the Valkyries have won 3 of their last 5 games. So both teams are coming off a win. Both teams looking to continue to get better as the season goes along. Let's get back to this. So let's get into the starting lineups. They were released about 10 minutes ago. For the Storm, it's Skylar Diggins, Erica Wheeler, Gabby Williams, Nneka Ogwumike, and Ezi Magbegor. That's been their starting lineup for the past few games. Their subs, Dominique Malonga, Zaya Cook, Lexi Brown, Mackenzie Holmes, and Alicia Clark. The only injury they have is Katie Lou Samuelson, who's out with she tore her ACL beginning of the season. In training camp, For the Valkyries, you have Veronica Burton, Tiffany Hayes, Kayla Thornton, Stephanie Talbot, and Monique Billings. I forgot to add one person to the sub chart. Temi Fagbenle is back. Temi Fagbenle. I didn't put the there we go. Fix that. So the subs are Kate Martin, Caitlin Chen, Letitia and me here, Chloe Bibby, Bree Hall, and Temi Fagbenle. She's back from Eurobasket. They have 3 players that are still out. They played in Eurobasket today. So you have Janelle Salon from Team France. I think they came in 4th place in the Eurobasket competition. Julie Van Loo of Team Belgium, who actually won the Eurobasket championship. And Cecilia Zandalicini, I think her team beat Team France. Her team came in 3rd place, Team Italy. Let me go look at the comments now. The most hated was good. He said, "Do I think Diggins would make 2 threes?" Um, I would say yeah. TJ, what's going on Twitch? Nice, much needed win from the Aces. Definitely, they were coming off that loss we did on the last stream to the Washington Mystics, a game the Mystics pretty much beat them up the whole game. So they got a good win against a Mercury team that was on a 6-game winning streak. And they went into Phoenix and got that win after um the Mercury manhandled my Liberty on Friday. Yeah, the Lynx putting belt to behind on the Sun. Got that score at the top of your screen there, 74-39. They're back full strength, and Nafisa Collier back and cooking. Daniel said you put 200 on the Valkyries. For your sake, I hope you win $200 on the Valks. I hope you do win, my friend. All right, so we're about 2.5 out from game time here. This game is a Valkyries home game, Ball Holla as they call it over there, at the Chase Center. So we'll see. I am watching this game on League Pass. This game, I think, can only be found on League Pass if you're not in the San Francisco or the Seattle Storm, or in the Seattle area, excuse me. Pam, what's going on? Phoenix also helped New York. Yeah, we need a lot more than just other teams losing. We need to actually win some games. Let me quickly go over the final scores you see at the top of your screen there. New York was the first game of the day. They lost to the Atlanta Dream 90-81. Another another loss for the Liberty. They're at 11-5 right now. That's a 2-game losing streak for them. A reminder, they are missing Jonquel Jones and Leonie Fibich, who played also in Eurobasket today. I think her team came in like 7th or 8th. So she should be back for Thursday's game. But the Liberty need a lot more help than just Leonie Fibich. They don't look particularly good out there. Atlanta bounces back from a big loss that they had on Friday to the Minnesota Lynx. They were winning basically that whole game and gave up the goods in the fourth quarter, went to overtime where they lost. Chicago beats LA 92-85. From what I saw, Angel Reese had a hell of a game. That game was on ESPN. Angel had like 24 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists to lead the Sky to that win, gets them their 5th win of the season. And for Las Vegas, as we just mentioned, Las Vegas beats up on Phoenix. Well, not beats up, but they get the big win against Phoenix, 84-81. Asia Wilson had a double-double in that game. I think she had like 27 and 15, if I remember correctly. Like 26 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists. So did it all for the Las Vegas Aces in that one. And then, as we mentioned, we have this game going on, the Connecticut Sun versus the Minnesota Lynx. And it's pretty much a belt to behind out there. Nafisa with 23, McBride with 20. It's nobody, only one person in double figures for the Sun. That's Anissa Morrow off the bench with 12 points. All their starters, nobody scored more than 7 points in their starting lineup. So that tells you how that game is going. All right, so I think we touched on everything we could before this actual game started. Make sure you fill out that poll if you're on the YouTube. Who do you think is going to win this game? Miller, yeah, I'm gonna give you. I just don't want y'all to steal my answers. I got you. I think the Storm will win this game. I think the Storm will win. They're about to tip. They're doing the starting introductions. They're on the broadcast. I think the Storm will win this game. Salute to. I think I just saw somebody sub. Salute to the sub. But I think the Storm will win this game. Looks like a nice day there in San Francisco. I know the Storm don't like losing again. Storm, they come back with they're a very vengeful team, in meaning that anytime they lose to a team initially, they always come back the next game and they tend to play really well. Skylar Diggins plays with a lot of intensity, especially against a team that they've lost to. Alrighty, make sure you get those votes in. Make sure you get those votes in. Game soon to start. Durston, what's going on? Good to see you back in the chat. Salute, salute. I was trying to get home in time to stream that Aces Mercury game, but it's Sundays in the New York, New Jersey area. I was coming back from New Jersey. If anybody from the Northeast knows the George Washington Bridge, it's hell on earth usually, but especially on a Sunday, trying to get back into New York doubles your trip time. So unfortunately, I couldn't get back in time, but glad I was able to get back for this last game. We can recap all the games as we get to halftime. They're focusing on Kayla Thornton here in the pregame broadcast. She had a career high 29 points on Friday against the Chicago Sky in the game. They came back and well, I think they came back and won that game. I miss Kayla a lot, especially with what my Liberty are going through right now. We don't have really too much grit on the team. Losing her in the expansion draft to the Valkyries, Benigah Delaney Hamilton out for the season. We've lost a lot of that defensive and dog mentality that we had last year. All right, they have the starting lineups on the screen. I have them here on the screen for you as well. Make sure you get those votes in. I just see Miller's coming. Nice day in San Francisco until the storm comes. I see what you did there. This game is on KPIX and I think it's at KPIX Plus. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like one of them streaming channels. I don't know. It looks like Megan Rapinoe is banging the drum there. That's funny because Sue Bird used to play for the Storm. I guess Megan's from. Did Megan used to play is Megan from the Bay Area? I'm not too sure. But it is what it is. All right, she was just banging the Golden State Valkyries drum that they got out there. But we'll see. All right, coach of the Storm is Noelle Quinn. She has an 84-74 record with the Storm. And then you have Coach Natalie Nakase, coach for the Valkyries, first-year head coach. Both coaches apparently went to UCLA. So it was a battle of the UCLA head coaches. And they were UCLA basketball players. Liz, what's going on? Salute, salute. What's going on? Hope all is well with you. Our Liberty took a tough loss today. Didn't get to watch. I was watching it before the game, but let's get to this one. Jump ball is here, and the Seattle Storm win the tip. We're off, people. I'll end the poll fairly shortly. I'll just wait for a couple more people to come in to vote, and then we'll end it. Ezzy Magbagor with the ball. Oh, she gives Monique Billings a forearm shiver, a stiff arm to the throat, and it's the first turnover of the game. Popped her right in the throat, and it's Valkyrie's ball. Ball into Veronica Burton. Burton with the ball. Burton's been playing really well as the starting point guard for the Valkyries. Tiffany Hayes still playing with that mask on to protect her nose. She's had multiple nose injuries this season. So she's trying to play with it. Over to Thornton off the dribble and misses the mid-range jump shot. Rebound to the Storm. Wheeler over to Ogwumike, top of the key. Nneka Ogwumike, baseline jump shot over Talbot, too strong. And rebound fought for by Burton. Burton gets into the paint. Thought better of it. Dribbles back out to the three. Over to Talbot, top of the key. Talbot left side to Billings. Billings fakes the head top. Spins into the paint. Mid-range jump shot is good. Mo Billings hits the mid-range jump shot. And the Valks are on the board. Gabby Williams with the ball. She's been having a career season. Diggins, corner to Wheeler. Wheeler, corner three is up and too strong. Rebound to Talbot. Talbot over to Tip Hayes, right side of the floor. Crosses half court. Gets the screen, gets the switch actually with Sky on her. Picks up her dribble up top to KT. KT over to Monique. Back to KT. KT, deep three, short. Again, Monique almost tips it in, but Burton chases down the offensive rebound. Kayla Thornton into the paint, off the glass, and good. Kayla Thornton finally gets a basket to go. Her first basket of the game. It's 4-0 Golden State. Mahonia says Megan Rapinoe's from Redding, California, which is almost Oregon, not Bay Area. I guess that's to her closest team, I guess. Thanks for that info. Gabby over to Sky. Sky into the paint. Out to Wheeler. Wheeler pump fakes. Tries to pass it back to Sky. Sky has to get it up, and it's a shot clock violation. Lockdown defense there by the Golden State Valkyries. So, ball back to Golden State. Seattle yet to score yet. 2 minutes in. And Veronica Burton has the ball. Burton over to Mo Billings. Billings right side to Hayes. Hayes comes off that screen for Billings. Hayes downhill, hangs in the air, gets the ball stripped by Ezi Magbagor. She's on the floor, and they have numbers if they wanted. Storm quickly up the court. Over to Gabby. Gabby, transition three is up, and they call a foul. Is it under the basket? It's away from the ball, so not on the shot. Away from the play, so it will remain Storm basketball. William, salute. What's going on? Glad you could join the stream. Get my water ready. A little thirsty already. Gabby, entry pass to Ezi, and Ezi gets blocked by Mo Billings. And Talbot has the ball over to Hayes. Hayes, corner to Burton. Burton sets, fires, three, good. Veronica Burton, corner three. And they're shutting out the Storm here. It's a 7-0 start. Gabby Williams over to Ezi. Over to Nneka. Over to Wheeler, right side of the floor. Wheeler gets into the paint, stops at the elbow, out to Ezi Magbagor, back over to Erica. Erica entry pass to Nneka. Nneka faces up, shoots over Talbot, and breaks the scoring streak for the Valkyries. It's 7-2. Nneka Ogwumike gets the first basket for the Storm. Well, but Talbot returns with a three in the corner right over her. And it's a 10-2 lead for the Valkyries. Let me end this poll for y'all. Start changing y'all answers. Skylar pulls up, foul line jump shot, too strong. Oh, it bounces off the back of the rim into the sky and drops. So that's their second basket of the game. 10-4 Valkyries. So we got 53% saying Storm. Hey, Mom, what's going on? Talbot with the ball. Talbot handoff to Hayes. Hayes. Wing three is up and good. Tip Hayes joins the three party. It's 13-4. Guy gets the ball over to Nneka at the top of the key. Right side to Erica. Erica, she tries to answer with a three off the back rim. Fight for the rebound. Gabby Sky steals it from Billings. And no foul on the putback. Rebound to Talbot. Talbot speeds up. Drops it off to Moen. And it goes off of Gabby's knee. And out of bounds. So you got Burton with a three. Hayes with a three. And Talbot with a three. Valkyries get it into Thornton. Thornton baseline jump shot. Fight for the rebound. Magbagor saves it and gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler crosses half court. She's been quiet early. Magbagor, top of the key. Handoff to Sky. Sky, foul line jump shot. That looked short. Ezi gets the offensive rebound. Out to Sky. Sky reloads. Three is good. And Skylar Diggins knocks down the three. That's her 5th point of the game. 13-7. Burton with the ball. Handoff to Hayes. Up top to Talbot. Talbot, finds a cutting Mo. Mo gets away from Magbagor and scores. They call a late foul and one. So Mo Billings cuts to the paint, catches the ball, gets fouled by Ezi and scores. What a good pass from Talbot. Loses Magbagor. And she at the line to complete the 3-point play. What's up, Kat? What's going on? So Magbagor with 2 fouls already. Mo Billings at the line to complete the 3-point play. It's up and short. Rebound by Ogwumike. 15-7. Valkyrie starting off really well. Wheeler with the ball. Wheeler playing behind the screen there. Gets it over to Sky. Sky guarded by Burton. Jab steps. Attacks left. Puts her in the post. Spins. Tries to go corner to Nneka. She saves it, though. Tries to draw a foul. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up. And Skylar doing everything she can and yells on a primal yell there after she did single-handedly save that play. Talbot to the basket. Tucks it like a running back, but smokes the layup. Rebound to Ogwumike. Sky with the ball. Sky, Hezzy, gets into the paint. Draws the foul, and she'll go to the line. She finally gets the foul. It says something, turns around and says something to Tiffany Hayes. So, and they call a tech already. Oh no. Oh, so Sky and the ref getting into it as we have our first break in play here. Teams will go to their benches. Not sure what happened really, but I just saw Sky got fouled. She said something. Tiffany Hayes responded, and the refs teched them up really quickly. I mean, that's what people ask for, you know. That's what y'all wanted. Y'all don't want things to get out of hand, so they gonna start teching people early to nip it in the bud. But we have our first break in play. Let me show y'all the box score so far. So the score is 15-9. 15-9 is the score. So they called a double tech there. Yeah, so the double tech was called on Skylar Diggins and Tiffany Hayes, so it cancels out anyway. Sky will shoot 2 free throws when we get back to action. For Seattle, you have Ogwumike with 2 points and 2 rebounds, and Sky with 7 points. And that's it for the Storm. For the Valkyries, you know, it's everybody eats offense for the Valks. Talbot with 3, 2 for KT, Billings with 4, 3 for Burton, 3 for Hayes. So everybody in the starting lineup has scored for the Valks. They're shooting 54% from the field and 75% from 3. Salute to everybody joining the stream on this Sunday evening. It's Sunday evening here on the East Coast. Hope you guys had a good weekend so far, and closing out with the last game on the WNBA slate today. We had 5 games, including this one, if my math is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5 games, including this one. There's another game still going on between the Sun and the Lynx, but, you know, that's belt to behind out there in Minnesota. Minnesota on their way to their 14th win. They're up 83-50 right now over the Sun. Napheesa Collier. I think she named All-Star captain earlier today. I think it was her. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she has 23 points, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from a double-double for her. Oh, Sky said STFU, and I don't curse. I try not to curse on this channel, so you can interpret what that meant. Beulah, what's going on? Thanks, Kat, for that. Yes, her and Caitlin were the captains. But Sky told Tiffany Hayes that gave her a piece of her mind. If you know, you know. What? So Tiffany Hayes saying, what did I do to get the tech? But it's too late. Yeah, Beulah, I didn't get to watch the game, but I did see the final score. Liberty not in a good space right now. Sky misses the first free throw. Sky averaging 6 assists, 4th in the W. And Sky hits the second free throw. So it's 15-10. Substitutions were made. I see a Kate Martin signing in for Tiffany Hayes. Temi Fagbenle back with the Valkyries after playing for Team Great Britain in Eurobasket. She's in for Mo Billings. Alicia Clark is in for Ezzy Magbagor. Oh, what a find by Burton to Fagbenle, and welcome back Temi Fagbenle to the Valkyries. First touch of the basketball, first basket. 17-10 here. Nneka, handoff to Gabby. Gabby's been quiet so far. Gabby comes off the screen, going left. Gabby pump fakes. Cross court to Erica. Erica with 5 on the clock. Deep 2, off the back rim again. And Kayla Thornton gets the loose ball. Steph Talbot with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Gets it up top to KT. Over to Fagbenle. Handoff back to KT. KT, pullback dribble. Drives to the basket. Into the paint. Oh, she travels. They don't call it. Oh, they do call it. I thought they weren't going to call it, but they call it. She stumbled on people's feet. and traveled. Ball in play here with the Storm. 17-10 is the score. Oh, Ezzy. Oh, that's a backcourt violation. Sky passed it to Nneka. Nneka was at the half court line, steps over it, and it's a silly turnover. But I will give props to the Valkyries. Great pressure there on that play. Ball and play with Steph Talbot, guarded tightly by Alicia Clark. Hand off to Kate Martin. Excuse me. Kate Martin with the ball over to Caitlin Chen, who's checked into the game. Caitlin Chen off the dribble, tries to feed the bounce pass, but it gets picked off there. They say it's a kick ball, so it remains Valkyrie's ball there. So they're showing the players who played in Eurobasket. I mentioned them before. And they still had two players who are not currently on the roster that are on the part of the Valkyries that were in Eurobasket, which were Yuste Yosita, who plays for Lithuania, who's the 5th pick. Oh, I'm over here talking foolishness. And the Storm get a steal here. I'll get back to that point. But then the Storm turned it back over. Kate Martin with the ball. Kate Martin, hezzy dribble, gets into the paint, bumps off Sky, goes glass, and scores. 19-10 Valkyries. Sky, entry pass to Nneka. Nneka pump fakes again, spins around, and scores. 19-12. Martin with the ball, handoff to Hayes, who's checked back in. Up top to Fagbenle. Fagbenle, handoff to Talbot. Talbot off the screen. Talbot up top to Hayes. Hayes wide open for 3. Front rims it. Fight for the rebound. Chen tries to save it, but does. Nobody gets the ball. And Chen saves it to Fagbenle. Kate Martin blows by Zaya Cook, goes up and scores. So second chance buckets there for the Valkyries. Leads to a basket for Kate Martin. 21-12. 9-point game. Over to Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams comes off the crossover. Gabby Williams, foul line jump shot is up and good. Rebound to the Valks. Hayes with the ball. Hayes up over to Martin. Martin, top of the key 3, and she airballs that one, and it goes out of bounds. You said my stream's behind? It says live on League Pass here. It's probably, I'm not too sure. I'll restart it at at the end of the first quarter, because it says it's as live. I can't fast forward any more than I am right now, but I'll restart it just to make sure. 1:26 to go here in the first quarter. Valkyries have a 9-point lead. Erica Wheeler with the ball. So it's Wheeler, Alicia Clark, Dom Malonga, the rookies in, Gabby Williams, and Zaya Cook. Alicia Clark for 3 off the back rim, fight for the rebound. It gets tipped right to Martin. Martin crosses half court. Martin with the ball over to Hayes. Hayes attacks the basket and draws the foul on Gabby Williams. She'll go to the line. Hayes on the floor. If you know, you know. Tiffany Hayes always ends up on the floor. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Cat says your league pass keeps stolen. All right, cool. So it's not just a me thing. Thunderhawk, salute. What's going on, my friend? Salute, salute. Tip Hayes missed a bunch of games early in the season with that nose injury. She's averaging 12 points and almost 4 assists. First free throw is good for Tiffany Hayes. Beulah will Leo play against the Sparks? Maybe. I'm assuming she'll be on the flight back tomorrow. And then the Liberty don't play till Thursday. So I guess we'll see. Hayes makes the second. And it's a double-digit game. Biggest lead of the game for the Valkyries, 23-12, as we go under a minute to play here. Wheeler. And they call an offensive foul by Gabby Williams, drawn by Tiffany Hayes. Or Oh, they say it's on Dominique Malonga. Excuse me. Ball in play with the Valkyries. Caitlin Chen brings the ball up the court. Over to Hayes at the elbow. Hayes steps back. Pump fakes. Corner to Martin. Martin on the drive gets cut off. Corner and gets the ball stolen by Alicia Clark. They have numbers here. 4-on-5. Zaya Cook over to Clark. Clark pump fakes. Clark in the post against Kayla Thornton. Spins. Throws it out to Cook. Cook pump fakes. Cook corner to Wheeler. Left corner three is up. And Wheeler can't throw a rock in the ocean. It goes off the Valkyries. And they'll have 14 seconds here on the shot clock. So Wheeler to inbound under their basket. And gets it into Dom Malonga. Almost near half court over to Wheeler. Wheeler gets downhill. Tries to get to the paint this time. Stops. Goes glass and scores. Erica Wheeler finally gets on the board here. Quick outlet to Hayes. Hayes slows it down. Shot clock is off here. So they'll play for the last shot. Chen with the ball at half court. With 10 seconds to go. Chen attacks left. Chen corner to Hayes. Hayes drives baseline. Corner to the KT. KT. Three is up off the rim. Gabby Williams with the rebound. 1 second to go. She won't attempt a shot. And that's how the quarter ends. So Golden State on top by 9 over the Storm. 23-14 at the end of the first. We'll take a look at the box score momentarily. Thunderhawk says on the way to Minnesota to see Indiana versus Lynx for the Commissioner's Cup. I remember you did tell me that. Hopefully Caitlin plays. Hopefully it's a good game for you. But that's pretty exciting. I would the one Commissioner's Cup I would have attended. Unfortunately they had to move the game out of Barclays to an arena a little further away in another part of New York because the NBA draft was going on. So I ended up not going to that game. But the Minnesota Lynx ended up winning that Commissioner's Cup, which was last year. Keto, what's going on? Aces win, Aces in 5 forever. Big win by the Aces. I gotta salute you. Gotta salute the Aces in that one. Let me restart my league pass. So, as I said, I'm a little behind. We're at the end of the first quarter right now, so you're not missing anything. End of the first quarter. Let me scroll up. Here we go. So it's 23-14, end of the first quarter. Valkyries on top. If we look at Seattle, it's been pretty much a 2-woman show. 8 for Skylar in the first, 4 for Nneka, and 2 for Wheeler. That's all their points, all 14 of their points. They're shooting 35% from the field, 20% from 3. And they have 4 turnovers for the Valkyries. Everybody eats offense. 3 for Talbot, 2 for Thornton, 4 for Billings, 5 for Hayes, 3 for Burton. And off their bench, 4 for Martin, 2 for Fagbenle. Chen yet to score. They're shooting 52% from the field, 42% from 3, and 66% from the line. So the Valkyries on top here at the end of the first, 14-23. Bill says, Jay, you should visit Toronto to watch the new team. Yeah, I do want to get around to some WNBA arenas. I've literally only been to one, which is Barclays, to watch the Liberty. So I do need to. I was gonna go to an Aces game, but we ended up not making it to that game 5 against the Aces. That was 2023. They're showing Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe up in a box somewhere in the Chase Center. Empire says, dude, you are seriously 100 billion times better than the announcer for today's game. Appreciate you, my friend. Salute. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, Nneka Ogwumike did play at Stanford in the Bay Area. I totally forgot she went to Stanford. But we're ready for the second quarter. And let's get this show on the road here. Ball with the Valkyries. 23-14. Let me see if my ticker is working. Hayes with the ball. Corner to Martin. Martin pump fakes with 10 on the clock. Martin drives left. Pucks up her dribble. Step through move. Throws up the floater. Air ball. Rebound. Ogwumike. Great defense there by the Storm. Let me see if my ticker's working. There we go. Ticker at the bottom of the screen. Your game leaders. Erica Wheeler drives baseline. Gets trapped underneath. Nowhere to go. Finds Zaya Cook in the left corner for three. Oh, big three by Zaya Cook. Knocks down the corner three. Bailed out Erica Wheeler there. She dribbled into traffic. Oh, what a find. Monique Billings down the lane. Oh, layup too strong. Erica Wheeler with the ball. Back to Zaya. Zaya, same spot. Oh, misses, but gets her own rebound over to Wheeler. That would have been nice. Same spot, same result. Back to Zaya Cook. She shoots it again. Same spot again. Misses again. And Tiffany Hayes chases down the rebound. It's just her and Erica Wheeler. Hayes goes to the basket and bumps off Erica and scores. Those were two good shots there by Zaya Cook from the same spot. She just made one. Missed them both. Hayes gets the long rebound and goes coast to coast for the lay. 25-17. Ball over to Sky. Sky comes off a screen. Oh, hang past to Malonga. And Malonga smokes the layup. Oh, that was the easiest layup. What a pass by Sky, but it's Valkyrie's ball here. Hayes with the ball. Bounces off her knee. She saves it. Over to Chen. Chen over to Martin. Martin gets left open for three, and she misses. Nobody. Oh, Nneka gets the rebound. Nneka running the floor over to Wheeler on the right wing. Guarded by Hayes. Picks up her dribble. Up top to Sky. Sky for three. Off the back rim. Rebound to Nneka. Nneka into the paint. Hop step. Off the back rim again. The shots are a little bit long there for the Storm. And the Valkyries have the ball. Hayes calls out the play at half court. She wants the screen. Gets the screen going to her left from Billings. Gets cut off. Up top to Kayla Thornton. Thornton for three. Short. Kayla's short on her threes today. She had a career high 29 in the last one. In the win against Chicago. Over to Malonga. Malonga takes a deep three. And she's short. Rebound to Thornton. I don't think that was a good shot there. Outlet pass to Billings from Kayla Thornton. And she gets pushed in the back by Malonga. And she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Thunderhawk says, I do have one question. I've never been to Minnesota. I've passed through Minnesota on a connecting flight, but I've never actually felt the elements out there or been there actually been outside. So, but I'm glad Kat said, I think it might be great this time of year. I'm not too sure there. Billings first free throw is up and good. 26-17. Burton checks back in. Letitia Ami here checks back in also. Just as a heads up for any Valkyries fans, I expect them to start releasing some players as soon as tomorrow, because a lot of their players are coming back off of temporary suspension. So expect like the likes of Caitlin Chen and Bree Hall and who else, maybe even Ami here to get waived. We shall see. She misses the second. Bolin play with the Storm. Gabby Williams been really quiet so far. Sky top of the key with the rock. Left side to Wheeler. Trying to get to Nneka. Nneka turns around, gets fouled on the turnaround jumper. Fouls on me here. And Nneka will go to the line for 2 free throws. So the Valkyries have a lot of personnel changes to make in the next 48 hours. I don't know. That foul was a little interesting. Nneka first free throw is up and good. Fagbenle checks back into this game. Nneka Ogwumike shooting 54% from the field. Fourth in the W. All right, Thunderhawk, have a safe flight, safe trip. I will be on for the watch along on the Commissioner's Cup. We got a foul there by Erica Wheeler. Fouls Burton on the drive. No shot attempt there. Will be sidelined out of bounds. Chemo was good. Storm been inconsistent. They missing Jewel Lloyd that bad? Nah. Jewel Lloyd, they were worse with Jewel Lloyd last year, to be completely honest with you. They were inconsistent with her because Jewel was inconsistent last year. And now we know why, because the way Jewel's been talking about how that season went for them, that the chemistry just was not there. The vibes weren't there. Ball with the Valkyries here, 26-19. Burton, right wing three off the back rim. Kayla Thornton gets the rebound, one-handed rebound, and she misses the putback from 10 feet out. Rebound to the Storm. Gabby, left side to Sky. Sky with the ball. Faces up on Chen, attacks the rookie, and draws the foul there. So Sky will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Skylar at the line. She's their leading scorer, if I'm not mistaken. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Sky knocks down the first. Yep, Sky up to 10 points now. 26-20. Sky's second free throw is cash, and it's a 5-point game. Valkyrie, Storm were down as many as 11 in this game, and they got it down to 5. Burton with the ball, guarded full court by Wheeler. Gets it over to Ami here, guarded by Ogwumike. Hand off to KT at the 3, over to Burton. Burton to Fagbenle. Fagbenle attacks, gets cut off. Over to Burton. Burton drops it off to Fagbenle. Bounce pass a little too strong. Bounces out of the way, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover. Goes ball back to the Storm. 26-21 here as they try to climb back in this one. Sky with the ball. I feel like Skylar hasn't taken a seat yet. She's playing on straight hatred right now. Let me stop. I don't want to put that on her name. Sky over to Wheeler. Wheeler pump fakes from 3. Steps back. 3. And she just can't throw a rock in the ocean from 3 right now. Too strong on that one. Ami here with the ball. Oh, lucky pass. Gets to Burton. Burton gets downhill. Hangs. Doesn't get the foul call. Rebound to Magbagor playing with 2 fouls. Over to Gabby. Gabby has to assert herself as well. Gabby over to Ezzy. Ezzy over to Wheeler. Right wing. Comes off the screen going left. Over to Sky. Sky faces up on Chen. The rookie versus the vet. Over to Erica. Erica to Gabby. Gabby for 3 this time. Gabby too strong. Rebound goes to Chen. Great interior. Oh, Chen. Good pass to Ami here. She barely saves it. Goes up. And scores on Ogwumike. What a pass by Chen to Ami here. And it leads to an easy layup off a missed basket there. It's 28-21. Approaching 5 minutes to go. Nneka for 3. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Chen gets it. Over to Kayla. Kayla Thornton running up the court. Oh, gets Erica Wheeler out the way, and they call an offensive foul. She sort of pushed her out the way. And it's a turnover by the Valks. That's their 5th turnover of the game. Right, so we have a timeout here. Valkyries are up 28-21. 4:50 to go in the second quarter. All right, let me fix this now. Let's fix that. Drag this over. And drag this down. There we go. Dang. The Minnesota Lynx beat up on the Connecticut Sun 102-63. We'll take a look at people at the scores from earlier in the day. Get more in depth during halftime. Salute to everybody who joined the stream. Appreciate you guys being here. One of my windows just disappeared. Hold on. Oh, there we go. It's back now. We'll go over those scores there. Let's take a look at the box score. Wait for this to refresh this. Current score is 28-21. That is the current score. 4:50 to go in the second quarter. Storm outscoring the Valkyries 7-5 here. 7-5. Nneka Ogwumike with 6 points and 7 rebounds. She's on double-double watch. Skylar with 10 points. Gabby and Ezzy have both not scored. So Skylar picking up the slack with 10 points and 1 assist. You have Erica Wheeler with 2 points. 3 from Zaya Cook. And they're shooting 25.9% from the field, which isn't good. 15% from three, which is even worse. 2 for 13. You got Zaya Cook with one and Skylar Diggins with one. For the Golden State Valkyries, KT struggling in this one. 1 for 7 for 2 points, but does have 4 rebounds. Talbot still with 3. 5 for Billings, 7 for Hayes, 3 for Burton. Their bench, you have 4 from Martin, 2 from Fagbenle, and me here. Caitlin Chen with 3 rebounds, hasn't scored yet. Beulah said Jay the Sparks lost in Candace Parker jersey retirement. Yes, I did see that she was getting her jersey retired by the LA Sparks. So I think now she has her jersey retired by 2 different teams, the Sky and the Sparks. Both teams she won championships with. But Holy, yeah, your son aren't your son, I don't have any positives to say, but Anissa Morrow, your rookies, just hope for great development from your rookies. Salute. Holy, good to see you in the chat, but don't worry, my team sucks right now too. We're on a 2-game losing streak again. We've lost 5 of our last 6 games, so we're not in the greatest spot either. Thankfully that we feasted on a lot of trash teams early in the season, because we have a lot of tough teams coming up. But let's get back to the matter at hand here. Storm versus Valkyrie. Storm with the basketball. Skylar Diggins with the ball. Skylar attacks left corner. Ball gets deflected. Oh, Steph Curry in the building. They showing Steph Curry on the broadcast. He has the purple on. The Valkyries purple on. There's a turnover there by the Storm though. TM salute. Who do I think it's rookie of the year? I mean, it's gonna be a very tough competition. Talbot to the basket, double clutches, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. I don't know. I mean, I would say Paige, but Sonia Citron playing excellent ball too. Kiki Iriafen, she started off hot. It's fallen, slowed down a bit, but she's still playing good ball. But I would say it's going to be between Paige and Sonia. Steph Talbot hits the first one. And she hits the second. Ball in play with the Storm. It's Williams, Ogwumike, Magbagor, Wheeler, and Diggins. So it's their starting lineup. Nneka Ogwumike, turnaround, jump shot, tough shot, misses. Rebound to the Valks. It's Hayes, Thornton, Fagbenle, Talbot, and Burton. Over Burton. Entry pass to Fagbenle. Foul there by they call it an offensive foul on Fagbenle there. Oh, they call it 3-second in the key. There we go. Yeah, TJ, that is the convo right there. Paige, Kiki, Sonia. Everybody else is playing for 4th place. It's going to be one of those 3. Ball and play with the Storm. It's a 9-point game here. Wheeler with the ball. Can she hit a 3? And she finally knocks one down. Erica Wheeler finally knocks down a 3. Gets it to a 6-point game. Burton over to Hayes. Left side of the floor. Hayes over to Fagbenle. Handoff to Hayes. Hayes downhill to the left and smokes the left-hand layup. Rebound to Gabby. Gabby goes behind the back. Corner to Sky. Sky into the paint, and she stepped on the out-of-bounds line from that left side. It's a turnover by the Storm. Okay, ball and play with the Valks. 3:10 to go. My clock's a little behind. It's 3:10 to go here. Both teams with 6 turnovers apiece. Hayes up top to Burton. Burton to Fagbenle. Handoff to Burton. Burton right side of the floor. Double cross. Goes between the legs. Comes back left. Over to Hayes. Corner to KT. KT. Contested 3 gets deflected. And a foul again. That's the 3rd foul on Magbagor. Let me run my clock down. 2:50 to go here. So we have a break in play here. 30-24 is the score with 2:50 to go in the second quarter. I'm just running my clock down a bit. 2:50. Cool. All right. Salute to everybody here on the stream. Got a nice size crowd here. Got 40, 48 of us here on the stream. Appreciate you guys tuning in on this Sunday evening. Final game of the WNBA scheduled today. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you are new here. Well, just last week we passed 1,000 subs on the channel. Thanks to all the support. We're up to 1,046 right now. So I appreciate all the new subs who have found the channel. I really appreciate the support, and it helps the channel out tremendously. Don't mind me right now. I'm about to have some fruit. All right, cool. It was a pretty hot day here in the Northeast. Beulah said, "Jay's your goal to reach 100K subs." I mean, sure, but I gotta be realistic, of course. Just to continue to grow the channel and hope people continue to support the WNBA. That's what this channel was made for. It was mainly, at first I had made it to focus on Liberty stuff, but I watched all the W games, so I might as well spread the W love here on the channel as well. But Holy said, I got Sun season tickets, but I want a refund if we don't win no more games. Now y'all will at least win one more game. Man, I've been contemplating if I want to go to this game on Thursday for the Liberty, but the way we've been playing, very depressing when we lose, and I have to make my way down to Brooklyn from where I'm at. It's about an hour trip. Not that long, but it's still time consuming. An hour there and an hour back. To watch us lose is frustrating. I feel your pain though. At halftime, we're gonna go over the box score and the team stats as usual. We're in New York now. I'm right above the Bronx, a small city called Mount Vernon, Westchester County. That's why I always every time I do Mystics games, I say Sonia Citron from right up the block from me. Not literally up the block, but she's a couple towns north from where I'm at. Broadcast is coming back now. They're focusing on the bench contributions here. So some days I drive down to Barclays, but the traffic is terrible. And sometimes I take the train, and it's about the same thing. But ball back at play here with the Valkyries. Burton, step back three at the buzzer. That's a shot clock violation. Doesn't hit anything. So 2:35 to go here. Ball in play here with the Storm. Wheeler over to Ogwumike. Handoff to Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams with the ball. Gets cut off. Over to Nneka. Nneka tries to get into the paint. Picks up her dribble. 7 on the clock. Williams over to Erica with 2 on the clock. Erica contested 3. Goes off glass and misses. Kayla Thornton with the rebound. Yeah, Chemo. I think Mabry is still out. I think you're right there. Burton goes behind the back, tries to find the cutter, finds the roller. And it's Tiffany Hayes who comes off that curl. There it is. I was like the roller. It's not the roller. It's the curl. She curls into the paint and scores 32-24. Williams with the ball. Jump shot is up, and Gabby Williams having a struggle on the offensive end. She has not scored yet on 4 attempts. Thornton over to Burton. Burton with the ball up top to KT. KT tries to entry pass. Wheeler comes over on the help and tips it out of bounds. Kat says, I spent some of my childhood in Jersey. Okay. I just came from Jersey earlier today. I was in Union City. Depends on where. Jersey's a pretty, excuse me, big state. So it depends on where in Jersey you are, but familiar with Jersey. Most hated Remy. Sky is in. Skylar Diggins is into the game. She hasn't really got subbed out. Fagbenle in the paint out to Kayla Thornton. Can she put one in now? No, she airballs it this time. Rebound to Alicia Clark. Gabby Williams with the ball. Gabby Williams. Let's see. Oh, she doesn't see. Oh, they find Alicia. Corner to Erica. Erica, corner three in front of Valk's bench, and she knocks down the three. Erica Wheeler, her second three of the game, is 32-27. Oh, you were up in. You were up New York. Damn near Canada, New York. Ball with Burton. Burton over to Talbot. Talbot left wide open for three. She misses badly. Hits off the other side of the backboard. Erica Wheeler outlet pass to Clark. Clark traveled. They don't call it. Sky. Second three is up. And off the back rim. Goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Yeah, a lot of these small niche towns. People move there for cost of living and everything, and then they become as big as the popular cities. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Burton tries to attack, gets cut off by Ogwumike, down to Hayes in the post against Williams. Attacks Williams into the paint, pump fakes, goes up, and scores, and then points at her. Tiffany Hayes, UConn on UConn crime there. And it's 34-27. Sky with the ball. Sky gets downhill. Corner to Wheeler. Wheeler, corner three. They need it. Oh, and she just misses. And that's how the quarter ends, people. So at halftime, Golden State up 7, 34-27. Low scoring game, though, I will say. 34-27. Chris, yeah, Temi is back in the game. Temi is back from Eurobasket. Her team didn't make it far, so she came back earlier than the others who just finished up earlier today. All right, so you know what the deal is. It is halftime. Let's get to the halftime report. You got 15 minutes to get through everything, so bear with me as we rock through it right quick. I'm gonna put that up here for y'all. Thug Speed Man. Oh, salute for Kwame on the sub. Salute. Thug Speed Man. Who should I put on my parlay? I need food. Listen, man, if you need food, just buy the food, brother. That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing is guaranteed in the world of sports betting. So that's all I'm gonna say, my friend. I will never advocate for you to bet your last to get some food. All right, let's get to some hoops. 34-27. Let's get to this halftime report. I got about 14 minutes now until halftime's over. We're gonna start off with this game. Valkyries up 23-14 over the Storm in the first quarter. Storm outscored them 13-11 in the second quarter. Seattle, Nneka Ogwumike with 6 points and 7 rebounds. Gabby Williams can't throw a rock in the ocean. 0 for 4, no points, 4 rebounds. Azim Babagor, no points. Skylar Diggins, 10 points. Made 1 3. Erica Wheeler with 8. Alicia Clark with 0. 3 for Zaya Cook. And none for Damalunga. She missed the easy layup. 27 points total. Very low scoring. This is terrible. 26% from the field. 9 for 34. 4 for 18 from 3. 6 turnovers. They have 21 rebounds, though. I mean, both teams pretty much breaking up a storm out here. Golden State, Kayla Thornton, after a career high last game, only with 2 points now. 5 for Talbot, 5 for Billings. Hayes leads the way with 11. 3 for Burton. Temi Fagbenle with 2, 4 for Kate Martin, 2 for Ami here. They're shooting 39%, so that's a little better than the Storm, but 21% from 3. A lot of their threes have been like way off, like hitting the like the bottom of the backboard. Like it has been pretty bad. 20 rebounds for them, so the Storm are winning that battle. They only have 6, so the Valkyries are winning the turnover battle. And the fouls have been few and far between so far. All right, people. So we got that out the way. Let's take a look at the games in order of how they played today. So this one hurts me to do because my team lost, but I gotta be fair. New York versus Atlanta. Liberty versus Dream. New York lose their fifth game in the last six. Excuse me. They lose to the Atlanta Dream 90-81 in Atlanta. For New York, Brianna Stewart finishes with 21 points on 7 to 18 shooting, 9 rebounds. Rebecca Gardner gets her third straight start. Took one shot, had a 1 point. Yeah. Niara Sabali, our starting center, gave us no points with 4 rebounds in 24 minutes. So yeah. Natasha Cloud finally decided to get aggressive. 20 points for her, 6 assists. And Sabrina Ionescu, I guess she still got that stiff neck. I don't know what it is, but she's been shooting terrible numbers recently. 14 points in this one on 5 of 15 shooting. Had 5 turnovers. Just doesn't look herself out there. A team worst, minus 19 on the court. Yeah. I was trying to watch that game before I came on stream, and I just got frustrated and turned it off. 11 points for Kennedy Burke. She was 1 for 6 from 3, so they did a good job of defending her, I guess. Isabel Harrison with 8 points, so pretty good. 6 for Maureen Johannes, and Jalen Sherrod with none. I guess Marquisha Davis didn't get into the game. Liberty had 13 turnovers today, so I guess it's better than their usual 20 turnovers. For the Dream, Bree Jones with 21, so she abused us down low. 5 for Ryan Howard. I seen her arm was in a sling, so hopefully she's all good. I'm not too sure what happened there. Griner with 14, abused our size, our size, abused their size advantage, I should say. Alicia Gray with with 20 points and 9 rebounds with 6 assists. Jordan Canada with 15 and 5 rebounds with 8 assists. Hillman with 10 off the bench. Pow Pow with 2. Walker Kimbrough with 2. And Coffee with 1. Raphael was good. He says, yeah, they played disappointing today. They missed Double J. Yeah, John Cole Jones, a big piece of what they do. Leonie Fevers doesn't help. Missing doesn't help matters either, but they got to show some more fight than what they've been showing. Kimo says Alicia Gray been playing great ball. Yeah, she definitely has. Alicia Gray, absolutely been hooping. Let's go to the second game of today. It was the Sky versus the Sparks. It's funny, Candace getting her jersey retired again against the team she won her other championship with that just retired her jersey. So it's retirement jersey inception here. A lot of relationships there. I guess they planned it out this way. Pretty interesting. But the Sky get the win 92-85. Angel Reese, absolute beast today. 24 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists. Absolutely doing it all for the the Sky, with Camila Cardoso playing for Team Brazil in the AmeriCup tournament. Rebecca Allen with 6, 12 for Elizabeth Williams with 9 rebounds, almost a double-double for her. 20 for Ariel Atkins and 13 for Banham. Off the bench, you had 14 from Kia Nurse and 3 from Michaela Onyenwere. For the Sparks, you had Hamby with 20 and 10, double-double for her. 6 for Rakia Jackson, Azarae Stevens with 17 and 6. Kelsey Plum with 22, with 7 assists. Shea Petty with 3. Their bench got 15 from Emma Cannon, 2 from Odyssey Sims in her return. Ashley Barker and Mercedes Russell didn't score. They waived Leah 2 King, I think yesterday or earlier today. So no Leah 2 King, the rookie out of Notre Dame. Sicily was good. Non-stop action today. Chicago ground out some wins. Reese played much better. Yeah, definitely. Let's go to the third game today. The one that I did catch the end of. I was listening to it on the drive back to New York. And I caught the end of it. As Asia Wilson scored the game, pretty much the game sealer there with the layup. They win 84-81. They snap Phoenix's 6-game winning streak. For the Aces, Asia Wilson, MVP type performance, 26 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists. Hit the game winner there for them, game-winning layup. Game-sealing layup, I should say. Jackie Young contributed 15, 6 assists. You had Kia Stokes out there doing cardio. You know my favorite saying, just running around, not putting the ball in the hoop. Chelsea Gray with 9 and Jewel Lloyd with 10. Excuse me. Mitchell with 6. You got 16 from Aaliyah Nye, her career high, the rookie out of Alabama, and 2 for Joyner Holmes. For Phoenix, Alyssa Thomas, I had her for a double-double today. She falls 2 assists and 3 rebounds short of giving me one of them. 16 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Satu Sabali couldn't, after she freaking torched my Liberty on Friday for 7 threes, goes 1 for 5 today, 10 points, 9 rebounds. Catherine Westbeld, 6 points. Kalia Copper with 15, 6 for Okola Makani. Off their bench, Sammy Whitcomb, 14 points. 5 for Kit Laxa. Kalani Brown with 6. And Natasha Mack with 3. All right, and the final game is this one here between the Connecticut Sun and the Minnesota Lynx. Yes, that score is correct. Almost a 40-point win for the Minnesota Lynx. 102-63. Final score. For the Connecticut Sun, they just pretty much out there to get a check. No, let me stop. That's disrespectful. Sanaya Rivers with 9. The rookie. Tina Charles with 4. Nelson Adota with 10 to lead the starters in scoring. 7 for J.C. Sheldon. 3 for Bria Hartley. As you can see, no Marina Mabry. Anissa Mara, the rookie. Back-to-back good games for her. 16 points, 11 rebounds in this one for her. Lindsay Allen with none. And then a bunch of single-digit performances there the rest of the way. They shot 22% from three-point line. Minnesota, you got Nafisa, MVP candidate in her own right, 23-9. Probably only played 26 minutes, didn't need to play too much. Bridget Carlton with 7, 9 for Alana Smith. He had 20 for K-Mac, and Courtney Williams with 12 and 9 rebounds with 7 assists. Almost a double-double for her. Could have had a triple if the game was competitive. Off their bench, Heidemann with 10, 2 for Klondikova. And then a bunch of the bench players got a lot of minutes. Oh, look like the rookie, Anastasia Olari Kosu, gets 6 points. Salute to her. They shoot 50% from the field. Didn't even really shoot a high percentage from 3, 29%. But they still end up with a blowout win against the Connecticut Sun. Jeez. And that's the halftime report. I got through all the games. So hope you guys were informed on today's outcomes. Raphael says Mercury Phoenix for the West. Dream Liberty East. Yeah, we'll see. The thing is that for the WNBA they don't do conferences only for Commissioner's Cup. It's just it's just 8 best records. 8 best records. So I can show you that right quick. So if I go to playoffs, here the top 8 teams overall in the league, ranked in order by win-loss records, qualify for the playoffs. Minnesota leading the way, 14-2. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Phoenix at 12-5. They lost today. New York at 11-5. They lost their last 2. Atlanta at 11-6, right behind them. Seattle at 10-6. Golden State at 8-7. They're currently in 6th seed. Indiana at 8-8 and 7. Vegas at 8-8 and 9. Aren't Phoenix and the Mercury the same thing? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Cat. That is a good catch there. Alex said, "What do you want to know? Ask away at game." Oh, I'm not too sure. But this is the current top 8 standings. Everybody below the red line is out of the playoff picture right now. So if the playoffs started today, it would be Minnesota versus Vegas in the first round, which would be absolutely crazy. Phoenix versus Indiana as as the 2 versus 7. It'll be New York versus Golden State as a 3-6 matchup. Atlanta versus Seattle in a 4-5 matchup. Minnesota Vegas in the first round is absolutely crazy. That would be funny. And then we have the Commissioner's Cup coming up. Commissioner's Cup is on Tuesday. Commissioner's Cup is on Tuesday. Kwame asked me, who do I got in the cup? If there's a healthy Caitlin, I say Minnesota by a little. If there's not a healthy Caitlin, I say Minnesota by a lot. That is my prediction there in the cup. Alex says Megan and Rachel Rapinoe birthdays. Oh, I did see. Oh, wait. She has a sister named Rachel or a twin named Rachel or something? A twin named Rachel? Listen, I mean, what are the odds that two sisters have a birthday if they're not twins? But I'm gonna say Minnesota. Minnesota. If either way, that's my prediction. Minnesota either way. Right, we're almost there until game time. Oh, I didn't even get my stuff ready. Oh, they lost their green screen. That's hilarious. If you're watching League Pass, the Valkyries lost their green screen for a minute. Then when I take a look at the schedule, let me refresh this right quick. So scroll back up. So as I mentioned, Tuesday is the Commissioner's Cup final. Indiana at Minnesota. The game will be on Prime. I will be on stream. So make sure you're locked into the stream for that one. I'll probably get in a little bit earlier. We'll go over the history of the Commissioner's Cup, past winners, predictions, and then we'll watch it together. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We got about 15 seconds until the third quarter. So let's get ready for that. Let me refresh everything. Third quarter is up and ready and good to go. Thanks for tuning in for the halftime report. Hope you guys were informed. Oh, really, man? That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't even understand. I didn't know that. That's funny. I'm surprised you remember that. We haven't seen those people in years. All right, time for the third quarter here in this low-scoring game. As you saw, playoff positioning important here. With a win for the Valkyries, they could shoot up into a better spot. Ball in play here with the Valks. Burton over to Talbot. There's starters for both teams on the floor right now. Hayes with the ball. Hayes gets downhill, gets cut off. Dribbles back out for three. Finds the rolling Burton. Burton reverse layup is good. What a pass by Hayes to Burton. And it's back to a 9-point game. 36-27. Oh, it was on 9-11. Diggins with the ball. Comes off the screen. Foul line. Jump shot is up. And Sky, it looked like she missed everything. Kayla Thornton gets shaken up on the screen there. And she's slow to get up. Thornton's on the floor holding the back of her neck here. They're gonna have to call a timeout, but Kayla, the arena is dead silent there. Kayla Thornton there on the floor holding the back of her neck. Oh, it was a back screen there by Nneka Ogwumike. So a little whiplash there. I don't know if her teammates called out that screen, but she was definitely caught off guard. But they're going to a break here. Kayla Thornton really shook up on that play. So they went to a timeout. Yikes. Nobody called out the screen, it appears. Nneka Ogwumike sets a back screen. Kayla Thornton, trying to follow her defender, runs right into it. Well, backs right into it. And takes the brunt of that hit. So they went to a commercial there to address her as they try to figure out her pain level. Yeah, I like the Valkyries. Right now, I gotta say they're my second favorite team. Salute to everybody who subbed on this stream so far. I think we got about 5 new subs since the stream has started. Appreciate you guys finding the channel and subscribing. This is my 3rd season doing WNBA watch-alongs. And I said I might as well do the game, stream the games, talk about the games if I'm gonna just sit at home and watch them solo. So I'm glad you guys are finding an interest in it. Whether you're looking for the games for betting reasons, for information reasons, just community reasons, I appreciate you all. Yeah, Beulah, I'm not surprised. That'll be Canada's team, so you would be a fan. Yeah, Raphael. I mean, Nafisa, I mean, it's hard to deny her talent and her ability, and of course, Minnesota's record. Why are they mixing Kirk Franklin and Bay Area music? If anybody listening on League Pass, they're mixing some old Kirk Franklin gospel music. I don't know what this is. Lil Grunk, what's going on, man? You gotta stay. You gotta stay. Eating some fruit here. You gotta make sure you stay filled up. All right, looks like they're gonna impound the ball now. Kayla Thornton gets walked off the court, holding the back of her neck. Jackson says, "Let's get this under for your sake. Hope you get it." Kate Martin has checked in for Kayla Thornton. Hayes shoots an air ball. Oh, Burton tries to save it off Wheeler, but Wheeler alert and gets it. They have numbers if they want it. Wheeler up the court, and the advantage is gone. Nneka short on the shot. Ezi Magbegor offensive rebound, throws it out to Gabby, and they call an offensive foul by Nneka Ogwumike. So it's a up and down jittery start stop 3rd quarter. Hood and Holy said, "Do I think WNBA players should get a pay raise? Of course. I'm all for people getting their money, man. I ain't gonna say nobody deserves a pay rise, because we all want pay rises in our lines of work. So if you work hard, you would think you want a pay raise. So I'm not one to say no." Ball in play here with Burton. This quarter's been weird so far, and it's only a minute and a half in. Hayes goes baseline, throws up the floater off glass, and scores. What a take by Tiffany Hayes there. And it's back to a double-digit lead. Seattle, they're disappointing me right now. Gabby Williams in the corner to Sky. Sky jab steps in the corner, comes off the screen. Sky over the head pass to Ezi on the roll, and finally Ezi Magbegor gets involved, scores the layup. Salute for Lil Grunk on the sub. Salute. Listen, if you subbed and the notification didn't pop up, I'm not sure what triggers it. I triggered it for every sub, so I'm not too sure. Fouled there by Skylar, and they call a foul and 1 and continuation. That was so Gabby Veronica Burton doesn't bring the ball back down after getting the reach in by Diggins. They called a foul late, and yeah, they call that continuation. Mr. Ohio, salute. Golden State's home advantage will be tough, definitely. People slept on the Golden State Warriors. I said Golden State Warriors, Golden State Valkyries. When they were coming into the league, they picked up a lot of international players and 6th woman. So it's not like they picked up people who couldn't hoop. Gabby Williams just struggling tonight. She misses the jumper. Matthew, salute. AZ Love, I'm upset your team smacked my team on Friday. But Gabby Williams does what she does best. Picks off that pass in the passing lane and finally gets on the board. Back to a 10-point game here. Yeah, Empire, you heard that? That's that old school New Nation Kirk and them. I had that on CD. I don't know if y'all my age, I know about CDs. It wasn't even on streaming. Wasn't a thing when that came out. Ball with Skylar. Skylar down the lane. Skylar floater is up. Oh, she's misses. Gets her offensive rebound and gets fouled. Raphael says, one thing I noticed this week, all the teams who are plus on the bets are winning except Connecticut. Yeah, it was the weekend of the underdogs. Sky at the line knocks down the first free throw. And Sky hits the second. So Skylar, what's she up to now? Sky up to 12. So it's a 10-point game here for the Valkyries. Burton attacks Cook. Good defense. Forces the pick up, but she gets it back. Hayes off the screen. Oh, down to Monique on the roll. Monique goes up under the basket and draws the foul. So Monique Billings will go to the line for 2 free throws. Team leader in points here is 13 for Tiffany Hayes in the whole game. Billings first free throw is up and good. Score is 44. Oh, I have to add a point here. 44-33 is the score. Oh, there we go. Mo Billings, second one is up and good. It's 45-33. A 12-point game here. Matches the largest lead of the game. Gabby into the paint. And bad pass gets tipped out by Steph Talbot, luckily. Mercury almost won, but they choked. Story of AZ basketball teams. I mean, y'all were on the 6-game winning streak, so, I mean, bound for a slip up here and there, but y'all one of the surprises of the season as well to the general WNBA public. Playing really good basketball at the moment. Currently a 2 seed in the playoff race. Williams with the ball, 2 seconds. She doesn't even see. Gets blocked there by Burton. Shot clock violation. Lockdown defense plus bad clock awareness by Gabby Williams there. Jackson said, "Do I watch UFC?" No, I didn't watch UFC last night. I was out of work. I was at an event last night. Didn't get home till late, and I was exhausted, so I just went straight to sleep. Balling with the Valks. Hayes for 3, and Tiffany Hayes knocks down the 3. Tiffany Hayes, the team leader, the game leader in points. 16 for Tip Hayes, and we have, oh, I thought they were calling a timeout. Gabby Williams over to Skylar. Skylar comes off the screen. Foul line jump shot. Finally, she cashes in from the foul line. It's a 48-35. Nice 15-footer there by Sky. Sky's up to 14 now. Veronica off the screen, going to her right. Out to, what's her name? Kate Martin to Hayes. Corner to Talbot. Talbot, corner 3, off the rim. Fight for the rebound. Burton saves it. Burton over to Hayes. Hayes, left wing 3, and she misses. Rebound, Zaya Cook. Yeah, Daniel's looking promising so far. Looking promising. Sky with the ball at top of the key here. Left side to Zaya. Back to Sky. Sky calls for the screen from Nneka. Gets the screen on the right. Hezzy. Out to Zaya. Zaya. Pump fake. Pump fakes again with 5 on the clock. Zaya Cook into the paint. Off the glass. Misses. Billings with the rebound. And Burton to the lane. Gets fouled. Almost drops. But she'll go to the line for 2 more free throws. So they're showing the replay of Tiffany Hayes. She's 2 for 5 from 3, 16 points. Beal said, "Jay, I used to be a Storm when I was young teen. I started watching WA." Yeah, I mean that's Storm. Storm have had their eras. They had the Lauren Jackson, Sue Bird era. Then they had the Jewel Lloyd, Brianna Stewart, Sue Bird era, and now they're looking for another one of those eras. Burton at the line for free throws. Burton up to 9 points and 4 assists. Free throw is up. And good. She knocks down both free throws. Excuse me. Ball in play here with Ezi Magbagor. Gets it over to Zaya Cook, guarded by Kate Martin. Left side to Erica Wheeler. Wheeler to Alicia Clark. Clark hand off to Sky. Sky out to Zaya Cook. Can she hit another one? And Zaya Cook sets and fires. Knocks down to 3. Great ball movement by the Storm. Very patient. Dribble penetration out to Zaya Cook. Wide open for 3. 12-point game. Ami here. Handoff to Kate Martin. Tries to respond, and she does. Kate Martin with the response. Says I could do that too. Knocks down to 3 from the right wing. Back to a 15-point game here. 53-38. Erica Wheeler calls for the screen. Picks up her dribble, though. Gets it over to Sky. Sky gets the screen from Alicia Clark. Sky into the paint. Gets stripped. She was looking the wrong way. Kate Martin gets the steal. They're late back in transition. Burton to the lane. Goes off glass and scores. Valkyries outrunning the Seattle Storm. 55-38. Steph Curry loving it. They showed him in the crowd with his daughter. 3:56 to go here. Valkyries on their way to winning this one. 55-38. And that's what Coach Nakase team does, as we've seen, turning defense into offense here, moving the ball around, quick passing, getting everybody involved. So Skylar was dribbling into the paint, was looking right for the pass. Kate Martin notices, gets the steal, gets it to Burton. Burton goes right down the middle of the lane, takes the contact, and scores the layup. You see what I did there. So we have a timeout on the floor, 3:56 to go. It looks like my prediction is going wrong. I said Storm. I thought Sky would have a big revenge game. She is having a good game, and everybody else is just struggling, though. Yeah, most hated Remy. You're going to have to wait for that one, my friend. Hold on, fruit break. So, but Skylar is the only player in double figures for the Seattle Storm with 14. Next is Erica Wheeler with 8. For the Valks, you have 12 from Veronica Burton to help out Hayes, who has 16. Ball and play with the Storm. They're running out of time here. They're shooting 5 for 20 from 3. That's terrible. Being outscored 21-11 in this quarter as well. Skylar off the screen. Guy out to Erica. Erica tries to dribble, gets into the lane, off balance, and draws the foul. Valkyries defense all over the place, shutting down driving lanes left and right. I don't know about that foul, though, but it is what it is. Erica Wheeler at the line. Erica Wheeler, first free throw is up. She cashes in. Yeah, Cicely, fruit is definitely greater than French fries. You are absolutely right. I dogged half a bag of French fries last stream. But when you're hungry, you do some irrational things. She knocks down both. Yeah, Beulah, I talked about that game earlier a little bit. Um, the team just needs a break. I need a break from the team. Oh, Hayes with the pass. Uh-oh, Hayes grabbing that nose again. She needs to get another mask. I don't know what it is, but her and that nose is just jinxed right now. Hayes throws the ball out of bounds, and she's grabbing at the nose. She got this like Legend of Zorro mask on. She might need to get the whole joint, like that covers the whole face. So Natalie Lacasse is like, why can't we check that? Looks like there was a little blood on Tiffany Hayes. So it's 55-40. They're checking out Tiffany Hayes for any blood on that nose area. She just keeps. Let me see what they're showing the replay now. She drives. Clark is over there trying to draw the charge, and Hayes on the pass just bumps right into Clark's hand. All right, cool. So she seems to be okay. Ball's back in play with the Storm here. Storm shooting 30% from the field. Valkyrie shooting 46.5. Clark, hand off to Sky. Sky off the curl. Corner to Cook. Back up to Sky. Sky with 12 on the clock. Sky, guarded by Ami here. Ami here. Forces her to get it to Cook. Cook into the lane, off the glass, and scores. So Zia Cook, some great minutes off the bench for the Storm. And they call a... What is happening now? I see this man, what's this guy's name from the Warriors? Pajemski out here doing the take foul sign, stretching his arms out, so I'm not too sure. They called a take foul on Erica Wheeler. So Letitia Me here at the line for one free throw. Free throw is up, and she cashes in. Yeah. So 3:05 to go here. 3:05 to go. Yeah, Brandon Pajemski, Warriors player. He's always there in that seat courtside supporting the Warriors. I said Warriors, the Valkyries. I gotta keep doing that. Burton out to me here. Me here. Pump fakes for three. Gets into the paint. Strides, and they call a blocking foul there. And the Valkyries will go to the line for more free throws. So a me here at the line for 2 free throws. First one is up and good for a me here. Yeah, she definitely needs that mask that protects her whole face there. That nose is a very sensitive issue for her. And she knocks in the second. So it's 58-42, 16-point lead here for the Valkyries. Seattle with the ball. Sky with the ball. Sky. Oh, I thought she was going to shoot the three. Over to Zia Cook. Zia Cook gets to the elbow, misses, fight for the rebound, and Fagbenle recovers it. Chris, salute, my friend. Appreciate it. Ball in play with the Valkyries. Veronica Burton gets to the corner to Ami here. Ami here loads up catapult style and ear balls. Rebound to Sky. Sky on the attack here. Fends off Fagbenle. Over to Gabby. Gabby loses it. Gets it over to Zia Cook. Right wing. Zia Cook picks up her dribble. Gets it to Alicia Clark. Back to Zia Cook. 10 on the clock. Zia Cook guarded by Chen. Comes off the screen. Over to Gabby. Gabby with 4 on the clock. Gabby has to shoot a contested jump shot. What defense by the Valkyries. I cannot even hate. Martin with the ball. Bounce past to Fagbenle. Out to Burton. Burton loads up. 3. Oh! Veronica Burton cashes out. This game is getting out of hand, people. 61-42. 19-point lead here. And the Chase Center goes crazy. Ball hollow, whatever they call it, goes crazy. Valk's cooking right now. Valks are absolutely cooking. Sky comes off the screen. Sky, cross court pass to Zia Cook. Contested 3, misses. Fight for the rebound. Goes out to Sky. Sky, long 2, and she misses terribly. Rebound to Chen. Sky is in, Colin. Oh, outlet pass to Fagbenle. Euro stepping through. Hey, and 1. Yo, this game is out of hand. My prediction was absolutely wrong. They are absolutely cooking here. Chen gets the rebound. Beautiful outlet pass to the running Fagbenle. Fagbenle Euro steps around Alicia Clark. A little soft, but she goes through a little bit of that contact. And the UK representative Euro steps through that lane with the lay. And she misses, but Ami here gets the offensive rebound, but then loses it. Oh, but then Kate Martin steals it. Yo, what is happening? Martin over to Burton. Yo, this is that Valkyries defense. Oh, Ami here with the spin move on Nneka and scores. They're cooking them right now. 65-42. This quarter is insane. 31-15 in the quarter. Erica Wheeler downhill, cross court to Zaya Cook into the lane, draws the foul, and she'll go to the line. My stream just went crappy a little bit, but it's back. Ami here catches it, immediate reverse spin to the basket and scores on Nneka Ogwumike. That was beautiful. I'm telling you, the Valkyries gonna have to make some tough cuts coming up in the next 48 hours when all three of their players come back from Eurobasket. Cook misses the free throw. It's a 10-0 run here by the Valkyries. And Cook misses both. Fight for the rebound. Ami here tips it to herself. Alicia Clark tips it out of bounds. And it goes to the Valkyries. This team is just different, boy. I tell you. This young, hungry team is just different. Ball and play here with the Valks. They can go 2 for 1 if they want it. Burton off the screen. Burton. Oh, tries to find Fagbenle on the roll, and she turns it over. But Chen steals it from Zaya Cook. Chen with the ball. Chen. Oh, lobs it over to Fagbenle. She smokes the layup over to Burton. Salute for the sub. I just missed who did it. Oh, it's a missed 3 by the Valkyries. Fagbenle just missed the easy layup. 10 seconds to go here. Erica Wheeler. They send a late double over. Gets it over to Cook. Cook penetrates into the lane, throws up the floater, and draws the foul with 2 seconds to go here. I just missed 2 sub. Forgive me if I missed it. But I appreciate the sub. I'm gonna figure out who it was. Was that TC? Salute for the sub, TC. Got to rewind the stream a little bit. Appreciate you for the sub. First free throw was good by Zaya Cook. This quarter has been an absolute avalanche here for the Valkyries. Chen with 2 seconds gets it into Burton. Burton, a one hand from half court, and it hits the bottom of the rim. That would have been insane. She's already hit 1 buzzer beater from half court this season. But the Valkyries absolutely putting belt to behind out there in Ball Holla. Score is 65-44 at the end of the third quarter. Largest lead of the match. That's the match, like this is tennis. Salute to everybody on the stream. Let's take a look at the box score right now. Nneka's been struggling. Score is 65-44, people. At the end of the third, they absolutely smoked them in that third. 31-17 was the quarter score. For Seattle, you got Gabby Williams, one of her worst nights of the season so far. 2 points, 4 rebounds, no assists, 2 steals, 2 fouls. Just pretty much a ghost out there, and I like Gabby a lot. Nneka not doing too much better. 6 points. I think all of that was like in the first quarter. She's been struggling completely. 2 for 7. Magbagor, I have a lot of questions about her. She's been, her effectiveness hasn't been the best these past 2 years, in my opinion. Sky with 14, but she's 4 for 11. She can't do it all. 10 for Erica Wheeler, 10 for Zaya Cook, and the rest of their bench hasn't given them really anything. 28.6% from the field, 23% from 3. It's just all bad for them shooting-wise. And credit the Valkyries for their defensive intensity here. KT with 2 points. She went out with that back screen that she was unaware of. She was holding the back of her neck area. Probably just some shock there. 5 for Steph Talbot, 9 for Mo Billings, Veronica Burton with 15 and 5 assists, 16 for Tiff Hayes. She's their leading scorer. You got 7 for Martin, 4 for Fagbenle, and 7 for Ami here off the bench. So you got 18 points from your bench for the Valkyries compared to 10 for Zia Cook, and she's only 1. They're shooting 46% from 3, 26% from the 3-point line, and they're 13 for 16 from the line. They're playing some super Bay Area music there. I'm not well versed in my Bay Area music, but the people are rocking out there. I gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. This is a new team to the WNBA, and that the support has been incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think they've had a bunch of sellouts. It's crazy. Yeah, I know, Remy. You've been waiting on that 3. She hit the first 3 in the first quarter, and you've been waiting ever since, brother. You got 10 minutes for her to get 1 3. Hopefully, Noelle Quinn doesn't throw in the towel. And then, I mean, they don't really have too much people to throw in the towel for. Dawn Staley in the building, coach of University of South Carolina, rumored coach or attempted coach, but they said the Knicks reached out to her to be the head coach, and the Knicks reaching out to everybody. If you a coach, the Knicks are reaching out to you, no matter what level of basketball. Well, anyways, ball and play with the Storm. Zia Cook, spin move, fall away jump shot, terrible shot, misses. Ami here with the rebound. It's Ami here. Chen, Martin, Hayes, and Fagbenle on the court. Chen over to Hayes. Hayes loads up for a 3, doesn't take it. Picks up her dribble. Corner to Martin, who's wide open. Oh my goodness. Kate Martin cash out from 3. Wow. This game is over, people. I was wrong. I should have just went with my gut. I thought Sky, I did too much analytical work here. Sky comes off the screen. Sky, mid-range jump shot, and she knocks it down. Sky's been the only bright spot, so I did get that part right. Skylar Diggins with the 2-pointer. Sky with 16. Missed by the Valkyries. Stolen by Cook. Cook drops it off to Malunga. Malunga. Oh, my goodness. What a block by Ami here. Swats the rookie shot into the 3rd row. Oh, my God. Cook drops it off to Malunga. Malunga goes up. Solve. Ami here swats that joint to the 2nd row. Oh, my days. And let's the crowd know. Ball and play. Zia Cook with the ball. Zia Cook heavy move into the paint. Hangs. Misses. Malunga gets the rebound. Throws it out to Nneka. Nneka pump fakes for 3. Steps in for a long 2. Halfway in and out. And that's been the story of her night. Rebound to Kate Martin. Martin to Ami here. Ami here scores on Malunga. It's getting out of hand, people. They just running them out the gym. The Storm. I was thinking of a funny pun for the Storm, but I got no puns right now. They're just absolutely getting smoked here. Malunga attacks me here this time. She says, girl, you ain't blocking this one. And she scores. Chen, another outlet pass to Hayes and scores. Nah, they are literally off made baskets, running them out the gym. Malunga scores the layup. Quick inbound. And they find Hayes running the lane on the right side. A layup. In 2.5 seconds. Timeout by Noelle Quinn. Your old players getting absolutely smoked right now. You know what they say about the old days? That's the old days. It's a new team in town. They are absolutely getting killed, people. Absolutely getting killed. Like, I'm starting to feel bad for the Storm at this point. They just can't keep up. They just cannot keep up. Nah, I don't want to shoot. Valkyrie, yeah, they could be a player. They right now they're in the 6th seed. So I see them making the playoffs. They are absolutely getting thrashed. I don't know how many more adjectives. It's 48-72. I even got the score wrong. I didn't even add their last basket. This is crazy. They are absolutely getting, I don't even know, smacked, beat, BTA. I don't know how many more adjectives I can give. Aaliyah's actually Kayla Thornton not playing. She got hurt in that third quarter, beginning of the third quarter. She ran into a screen unexpectedly and hurt her neck, so she's out. Yeah, I seen somebody bet that Jackson um on the FanDuel. Somebody was like bet the over on that, and they already cashed out. So easy cash for them. This is crazy, people. It's 72-48. It's worse than I thought. I had it at 70. It's actually 72. They have one of the Golden State new Golden State draftees throwing a t-shirt, and of course Brandon Pajemski, Golden State Warrior slash Golden State Valkyrie cheerleader, super fan, throwing t-shirts in the stands. Daniel said I won my 200. Damn, my boy counting his chicken before it's even there. I mean, I don't see no comeback. The Valkyries just looked so overpowering, so much faster, so much more technically sound than the Storm. It's not. It's like the Valkyries are the veteran team. Raphael said he's dating somebody on the team. I think he's from the. He may be from the Bay Area. I know he went to school. I forgot where I was about to say I know where he went to school. I think he went to school in the area. Ah, got you, Jackson. That shows how knowledgeable I am with these sport books. I just be betting here and there. I wouldn't call myself a good better either. I'm trash. But balls in. We had a spill on the court here. They were mopping it up. So let's get back to action. 72-48. Storm just looking for answers. Looking for a sign from the man above because this is bad. Well and play here. Salute. We got 10 new subs on the channel during the stream. Appreciate all of you who subbed up today. Appreciate it. Ball over to Alicia Clark for 3, and she misses. Rebound to Ami here. Yeah, he went to say thank you, Kwame. Santa Clara. Hayes with the ball. Hayes looking to add to her total. Oh, tip Hayes for 3. Crip. I almost said Crip. Kryptonian, salute for the sub. Appreciate you. Sky with the ball. Sky left wide open for a midi, and Sky, she's feasting in that mid range. She's not getting you your 3 at the moment. My God, I said that. Most hated. My guy Remy. Oh, Martin, to an easy Fagbenle. She denied the layup, but then gets it to Chen. Well, Chen back. Oh, too much passing there by the Valks, though. Way too much passing there. $75.50 turnover. Wait, did Sky hit a 3? No 3. No 3 there. Did I add the wrong score? What's the score? 75-50. Alicia Clark for 3 misses. And fight for the rebound. Caitlin Chen chases it down. It's Caitlin versus Nneka, and she scores. Goes with the left. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is crazy. I need Diggins to score one more time. I got you, Brandon. I got you. Yo, this is crazy. They are smoking him. Skylar over to Nneka. Nneka long 2, short. Fight for the rebound to Ami here. Ami here running the floor now. Ami here. Point Ami here doing too much there. Zaya Cook dives on the floor against her former South Carolina teammate. Then she wins that one. Sky's on the attack. Over to Alicia Clark. Hop step. Fight through. Hook shot. Misses. Fight. And Burton gets the rebound. This defense is incredible. I got you, Brandon. I got you. 40 points in the paint. 40 points in the paint for the Valkyries. And in fact, Fagbenle to the lane gets blocked there by Clark. That would have been 42. Sky with the ball. Sky over to Nneka. Nneka seals Chen, and she gets her back with a layup. Assist. 16 points in the paint for the Storm. 40 for the Valkyries. This is insane. You have Ezzy, and you would think there would be a better interior team, but they are trash. Kate Martin off the screen for three, misses. Alicia Clark with the rebound over to Sky. Can Sky get a three for one of the subs? Can she get another point, another basket for another one of the subs? Sky out to Zaya Cook. Zaya Cook for three. Off the back rim. Ami here gets the rebound. Over to Burton. We're approaching 5 minutes to go here. And what has been an absolute killer of a second half for the Valkyries. And a block there by Ezzy Magbagor. Vicious block. Sky with the ball. Sky over to Zaya. Zaya pump fakes for three. Hangs and misses. Another rebound to Ami here. And a foul there by Skylar. Yeah, it was a long two. They showing the replay by Caitlin Chen. She gets to steal in transition. Stares down Nneka. Keeps the ball in her left. Doesn't bring it back down and goes off glass. That's a tough move there. 2 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. It looks like Bree Hall was checking in. Another rookie from South Carolina. That's why Dawn is here. She got a bunch of her South Carolina kids playing in this game. We have a timeout here. Score is 77-52. This is absolute belt to behind. So much for the Storm, right? It's a beautiful sunny day out there in San Francisco. I'll tell you that. Ain't not a cloud in the sky. This is the score, 77-52. I'm not lying to y'all. This is crazy. Look at that. 31-17 in the third, and they beating them 12-8 in the fourth so far. Seattle, Nneka finally got her 8th point. A couple minutes ago. A couple shots ago. Gabby Williams, terrible night for her. I gotta call it how I see it. Gabby, I love you, but you stink tonight. 2 for Ezzy. Ezzy, you stink too. 18 for Skylar with 6 assists. She's doing everything she can. Sky with 18 points. Brandon, she's at 18. So you're good, my friend. Skylar has 18 points. 10 for Erica Wheeler. Zaya Cook with 10. And Dominique Malonga with 2. All right. Let's get to the winners. Kayla Thornton with 2. She went out with an injury. Listen, man, I'm just giving you the information. You better thank Skylar. Steph Talbot with 5, 9 for Monique Billings. I'm glad you won though. 21 for Tip Hayes, team high, game high. Then you have 15 and 5 assists with 5 rebounds for Veronica Burton. Off their bench giving some great minutes tonight. 10 for Martin, 4 for Fagbenle. Caitlin Chen just got her first basket, but she's been all over the floor. 9 points for Ami here with a vicious block on the rookie Dom Malonga. Brandon said, "Yep, my 100 just hit. Salute. I'm glad everybody winning tonight. Glad everybody is coming out a winner. Not the Storm fans though, but you know what I mean." Twitch says over 148. What they at? 7-2-9, 7-5. What's that? 12, 7. So 129 over 148 with 5 minutes to go. The way the Valkyries are scoring. I mean, if the Storm can score some late garbage buckets, yeah, I don't know though. I don't want to steer you wrong. It'll be close though, of course. Oh, I just reset my time like a dummy. They did call the clear path on that. It's 4:49 to go. I just reset my clock by accident trying to get to one of my other screens. Let me reset the time right quick. They called a take foul on Diggins though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think they cleared the benches out. Oh, dang. Oh, a me here goes spin move and finish with the right. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Real bad. 79-52. Skylar Diggins is probably going to spend the rest of the night on the bench. They took out Skylar, Ezzy, and Nneka Ogwumike. So if you had any bets on them, they're pretty much sealed right now. Cook out to Williams. Williams for three. Off the back rim. Mackenzie Holmes has checked in for the Seattle Storm. So it's Wheeler, Williams, Malonga, Holmes, and Cook. Steal, but they're by the Valkyries. They have Chen, Bibby, Martin, me here, and Bree Hall. So it's a bench off right now. It's a mid off. Let me stop it. They're not mid. Ami here with the ball. Ami here attacks the rookie again, goes up and scores on her again. She's looking at Malunga like croissants out there. I don't know any other French food. I'm sorry. That's the quickest food I can think of. And she scores on her. 81-52. Gabby to Malunga. Malunga hook shot, short, rebound to Ami here. Ami here might get a double off the bench here. There we go. Baguettes. Thank you. Thanks, Beulah. I couldn't think of another French delicacy. Oh, Kate Martin headsy on Gabby Williams. Gabby smacks it off the backboard, but they call a foul. Oh my goodness, that what a athletic block there, but they called a foul there. Punched that off the glass. I think they're gonna challenge this. Me here makes a face to the crowd. Oh, Gabby Williams gets a tech, and then they're gonna review this as well. So we have another stoppage in play. Let me look. I wanted to look at Ami here. Ami here with 13 and 8 off the bench. He might get a double off the bench. Oh, that looked like a little bit of a carry on Martin, but Gabby Williams chases it down. That looked like a clean block up top. Nah, that's a block. That's a clean block. You can't call that a foul. Punch that off the glass. And then they top it off with a technical for Gabby. They challenged the call there, so that's what we're waiting on right now. The Valkyries' upcoming schedule, they play the Minnesota Lynx next on Saturday. They don't play again until Saturday? Jeez. Saturday, they play the Lynx, Dream, Fever, Aces, Mercury, and Storm. So they going through the gauntlet right now, starting Saturday. So they have a nice break, enough time to game plan for that Minnesota Lynx team. They have a whole week, essentially. And then they go through a bunch of really good teams. Yeah, as I mentioned that earlier. So the Valkyries gonna have to cut a bunch of players tomorrow, due to their players coming back from Eurobasket. 3 of their players. So, off the top, I can see Bree Hall getting cut. Caitlin Chen might have to get the cut, and Bibby might have to get the cut as well. I think that's my 3 on the chopping block. I think Ami here has done enough to stay. So that's my prediction here. They're still reviewing this call to see if it's a foul or they're gonna call it a clean block. They got Janelle Salon, Cecilia Zandalicini, and Julie Van Loo coming back. Shout out to Julie Van Loo in Belgium. The team Belgium won the Eurobasket tournament. I think they're back-to-back winners. They had a crazy comeback in this final game against Spain. I think France came in 5th. Italy came in 3rd. Yeah, Italy came in 3rd. France came in 4th. Germany came in 5th. Belgium came in 1st. Yeah, Miracle. No fries tonight. I'm going healthy. Fruit cup. A literal, actual fruit cup, not them fake joints you see in the store. Salute for the super chat last time. It definitely is gonna help me out. All right, so they say the call was a failure, or do they? I mean, oh, Kate weren't shooting the technical. Oh, my bad. Oh, so the call was successful, but since Gabby Williams gets the tech, that what the free throw was for. So with a 30-point game, people, I did not see that coming. Ball and play here with Erica Wheeler. So that, see how unfair that is. Gabby gets the tech because she's protesting that call, and then the call ends up getting reversed. You see, that's sort of backwards there. Zia Cook with a push off there. They don't call it. Gets it to Erica Wheeler. Wheeler almost travels over to Cook with 7 on the clock. Pulls up for 3 and misses. Rebound to Bibby. Bibby over to Caitlin Chen. You got Sky for 18.5. That's brutal. Talk about a hook. Talk about a hook, Houston. I'm sorry for that. Sorry to hear that, I should say. Turnover there by oh, Malonga misses the easy 2 in front of the rim. What a pass by Cook. It's been a story of missed layups here. Chen with the ball over to Bibby. Bibby loads up for 3 and misses. Fight for the rebound. Goes to Wheeler. Wheeler with the ball. Wheeler crosses half court. Gets the screen from Holmes. Over to Williams. Williams jumps into a 3 and she just can't throw a rock in the ocean. Holmes to the basket. Left hand layup is good for Mackenzie Holmes. Her first basket of the game. 82-54. Kate Martin to Bibby, and they call a foul here on a holding foul. This game went bad real quick. Just got out of hand with 2 minutes to go here, and the Valkyries firmly in control. It's a bench matchup here. Both teams have emptied out the benches. Bree Hall to the basket. She travels. It falls in, but she travels. She stuttered a bit on that drive. Bree Hall this might be her last minutes in a Valkyries jersey. Ball in play here with Gabby Williams. They don't even have enough player to clear the whole bench. The Storm do. The Storm, I should say. Gabby pump fake to past to Malonga. Malonga misses, goes back up, and gets deflected again. Dom just a little too tentative, and the Storm get a foul call in their favor. Erica Wheeler to inbound, gets it into Malonga. Malonga handoff to Erica. 1:30 to go here. Erica for 3, and she knocks down the 3. It's like dropping. It's like dumping some water in the ocean. It doesn't even really matter at this point. 82-57. Caitlin Chen with the ball. Caitlin Chen left to right crossover. Gets down the lane. Gets bumped off and loses the ball. And it'll be Storm basketball here. Wheeler with the ball. Wheeler right side of the floor, looking for Gabby on the curl. Gabby pump fakes, gets to the lane, throws up the floater, and it's just not her night. She misses the easy floater there. Chen tried to thread the needle and missed the hole completely. Dropped the whole pin on the floor. Erica Wheeler with the ball, comes off the screen. Midi is up. Dominique Malonga gets the... No, she doesn't get the rebound. Rebound to Chen. She had it in her hands. Zia Cook jumps the passing lane and tips the ball out of bounds. 40 seconds to go here. And what has been an absolute beatdown. Beulah, the block was successful. The foul call was reversed. It wasn't a foul on Gabby Williams, so they got the ball back because they secured the rebound. Kate Martin looks to attack Gabby Williams. She pump fakes for 3, doesn't shoot it. Picks up her dribble, 7 on the clock. Ami here looks to attack Malonga. She's been picking on her all night. Blows by her, goes to the left-hand layup and scores. Dominique Malonga looked like she had her feet, in quicksand. And I think the Storm will run this clock out. 12 seconds to go here. Salute, Liz. Appreciate you. And the Valkyries, after I thought Sky would come out and for a revenge game, the Valkyries think better of it and smack up the Storm 84-57. Wow. What a win for the Valkyries here. They moved to 9-7, 2 games above 500. The Storm moved to 10-7. Wow, what a win here for the Golden State Valkyries. We're going to take a quick look at the box score. Salute to everybody who voted Valkyries at the beginning of the stream. 46% said Valkyries, and you guys were correct. Let's take a quick look at the box score of this game. What a game for the Golden State Valkyries. 84-57 is the final score in this one. You got Nneka Ogwumike. Oh, let's take a look at the quarter scores. 23-14 in favor of the Valkyries. 13-11 in favor of the Storm. And then the third quarter is when stuff got bad. 31-17 in the third quarter in favor of the Valks. 19-13 in the fourth in favor of the Valks. Ogwumike finishes with 8.7 rebounds. This might be a season low for her. Gabby Williams, 1 for 11, 2 points. Ezzy Magbagor, 2 points. 18 for Skylar with 6 assists. Erica Wheeler, 13 points there. And Dawn Staley taking a picture with all her South Carolina alums there. Zaya Cook, Letitia Mehier, Bree Hall. And you see their percentages: 27% from the field, 21% from 3 for the Valks. I mean for the Storm. For the Golden State Warriors, Kayla Thornton with 2. She went out with an injury. Hope she's okay. 5 for Steph Talbot, 9 for Billings, but it was 21, a game high for Tip Hayes, and 15 for Burton off the bench. Their bench, 15 for Burton in the starting lineup. Their bench gave them 11 from Kate Martin, 2 from Chen, 4 from Fagbenle, 15 from Ami here with 8 rebounds and a crazy block, none for Hall and Bibby. They shoot 48% from the field, 29% from 3, and they get the big win. Wow, what a win there. What a win. All right, guys, that is it from me. I appreciate you guys tuning in from the stream. All the subs, we got 11 new subs today. Appreciate all the subbage. I will be back on Tuesday for the Commissioner's Cup final between the Indiana Fever and the Minnesota Lynx. I said Warriors again. I keep saying Warriors, the Valkyries. I got to get my mind out of NBA mode. I will be back for the Commissioner's Cup final between the Indiana Fever and the Minnesota Lynx. Minnesota looking to become the first back-to-back Commissioner's Cup champions. Indiana Fever in their first Commissioner's Cup final looking to get the win. We'll see if Caitlin Clark plays or not, but it's going to be a tough one either way. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you leave a like on the way out. Subscribe if you are new here. We got another sub as I've been chatting here to close. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday or whatever time it is, day it is, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. It's Jay Jordan. Salute!